What's up, I like scary? We are back. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So you guys, today we're going to talk about an interview that Halloween Daily News had with Daniel Ferrans, and kind of touching on, Halloween 6 and 7, what 7 was going to be. Now this is very interesting because it almost sounds like 7 was kind of like the Halloween ends before Halloween ends. So as we dive into it, he says this, you guys. In my 7, it picked up very much like Halloween 2. Immediately after, with Summer's coming, all the killings in 6, because Tommy was seen as this obsessed Michael Myers fanatic. They blamed him for all of it. They said he did it, that he was a copycat killer, so he's being hunted. At the same time, Michael Myers is still out there, so he's trying to stop him, and more victims are piling up. It was kind of a race back to Haddonfield. The story took place between Smith's Grove and Haddonfield, kind of like The Hitcher. It was a road movie. Then when he got back to Haddonfield, we realized, oh my God, they're all in on it. This is the biggest conspiracy ever. This little American town has been affected by this, and their fear of Michael has brought him back to life and caused him to kind of worship him in a way. The whole story was Michael versus Tommy, and how Tommy's going to get out of this. And basically he was kind of touching on everything, what he wanted to write with everything. But this, when you hear this, man, it just sounds like Corey Cunningham, like how the town is basically blaming him for everything, and it's kind of creating a monster. Because when you think about it and you go back and you watch Halloween Ends, I'm not saying that Corey was innocent or anything like that, but you know how it played out. Him and Jeremy got into that situation. He kicks the door. Jeremy dies. They think he's a monster. He gets bullied into being in shape and everything. And they were saying basically that Tommy Doyle, so this version of Tommy Doyle is going to be like Paul Rudd, obviously from Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers. He was going to be Corey Cunningham, and he was going to be like, obsessed with Michael and be this copycat killer. Because one more time, they say right here that basically that Tommy was seen as an obsessed Michael Myers fanatic. They blamed him for all of it. They said he did it, that he was a copycat killer, so he's being haunted. That sounds just like the story with Corey, man, with David Gordon Green's trilogy. Personally, I'm not gonna lie, it would have been real interesting to see. I think since they threw Corey at us like that, it was like we didn't know him, so it didn't work. It wasn't fluid enough. But if it was Tommy Doyle, it would have kind of connected just a little bit more, because we've been seeing Tommy since '78. Now I know he's not the original, it's Paul Rudd, but Paul Rudd is not the original Tommy Doyle. But you know what I'm saying? It would have still connected because we knew what they were aiming for. And it kind of makes me think about the Thorn. So was that the original? It's almost seemed like, as I'm reading it, comment down below, like they was kind of trying to connect the Thorn with Michael even more after 6, like go that route to explain him and everything. And he also touches on something else that's interesting in this, by saying that, in Halloween 4, Michael was going to find a mask, saying the script was never read, so I don't know at what point that would have happened, but I'm sure we would have found some magic shop where it was in a window or whatever. The mask is as synonymous with Michael Myers as the black helmet is with Darth Vader, so you can't change the character. But I thought it was a fun idea that he switched costumes with Dr. Wynn to make his escape into the night. I just thought that was a fun, cool image, and I actually do like the way it was shot. So, and he said it also makes him more human. It makes him more smarter. He's not just this robot walking around in a William Shatner mask. He's the boogeyman, and he's thinking this stuff out. His subconscious, if there is such a thing in this character, is very childlike. So it's basically, he was saying that the mask doesn't make him, human. It doesn't humanize him or anything like that. So it is very interesting to know that this was the plan. And then David Gordon Green writes the Corey Cunningham story, with Allison, and how he's being hunted because they're thinking that he's the next shape. And Haddonfield ended up making Corey the next shape because they didn't have anyone to blame. Just like Joanne said, you guys have to find a new boogeyman because your boogeyman, left, basically. And that's the case, and it sounds like that was going to be the case with Halloween 7. So that's very interesting. So it sounded like all along it was going to be something like that with Michael, just, you know, being more, you know, you can do the like the evil transfer type of thing, and the town creates the monster. And I mean, that's cool and all, but I still think that it was more interesting with Michael was just this psychotic killer. And and I started the night of 78, something just got into him to block his eyes. So yeah, it's like that's what I see. Like, it's, you know, it's almost like the Thorn, that Thorn thing, you know, with that Thorn thing with Halloween 6. It's like only way they feel like they can clean this up. So that's why they kind of tried to low-key smash it in there, but not saying it in Halloween Ends. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I definitely think that would have worked a little bit more though if it was kind of connected more to Tommy Doyle and not Corey Cunningham. But yeah, you guys, comment down below. Are you a fan of the Thorn? Would you have, you know, wanted to see more of that type of Thorn evil passing? Or, you know, are you a fan of this like 78 like storyline, you know, the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes, Michael just a psychotic and he's a killing machine, and what's going on, you don't know how he's explained, he's just Michael Myers. So yeah, you guys, unfortunately this is the end of the video. Comment down below what you guys think about everything. Don't forget to hit me on my social media. I like Scary on Instagram, I like Scary77 on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, and I like Scary on Twitter. And yeah, you guys, don't forget right there where it says subscribe next to it, click join and become a member of the channel. And also check out the Patreon and get exclusive content and benefits of the channel. And yeah, you all, I want you to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace.